Howdy folks, we are back in the garage today and we're looking at a tank that I forgot I had. This is the M4A2E4. It was a gift from Wargaming for beta testing quite a long time ago, and the reason I forgot I had this tank is because in the beginning, way back then, I used my Wargaming account that I have associated with my PC activities for World of Tanks. And so I had this, and that's where I did my testing, and then this tank ended up there, and I saw it, and then I completely lost it. It just slipped my mind. So I was looking around today, and I got in here, I was like, oh, check that out. Okay. So what we're going to do, it's time we had a little review and a little looky-loo at this tank. I got a good replay for it. You can see the body shape, eh? This is very much like the Easy 8. And a little bit, I don't know, it also reminds me of the Jumbo on the front. It is not armored. It's armored more like the Easy 8. You've got the fairly, not a fantastic gun, but it does a fairly good job at Tier 5. You're going to see all the specs and all the statistics after the replay. About the gun, the armor, mobility, all that good stuff. But I think, without further ado, let's get down to that replay right now. Move out indeed. Let's get this party started here. So now, oh, Mr. Lee, I thought you were coming with me. I guess not. Okay. Well, we're going to roll up to the mine entrance. Another Lee. No, he looks to be going the other way as well. Well, we're headed out by ourselves, I guess. Check that mini-map. Oh, looks like a TD coming up behind us. Well, that's good. Okay, we should see someone any time now. Yeah, are you? Nope. Really? That is interesting. I don't think I've ever driven up here unopposed before. Wow. No, still nobody there. Alright, well, fine then. Maybe they all went around this lump in the middle. Spotting anybody yet? Whoa, there's someone. Whoa, doggy. T40. Alright, we've been spotted. Let me keep these rocks between me and anybody else who might be over there. Oh, I guess not. Let's get out of here. I want to make my way over to this edge. Oh, yeah. There's Matilda. Not seeing anybody else. Boom. Oh, yeah. The heavy back in their base camper. He put one in the back. We had to heal up that guy. Zap him with the juice so we can get back to work. Okay, Churchill 1 down on our left. And Lee off to our right. Oh, no way. I'm sure I had that one. That's okay. We're just trading shots with our Lee and not paying attention to me. I even put a good one in him. I like the amount of damage this gun does, especially here at Tier 5. Boom, there's another one. About 150 or so. We'll see that, though, in the specifications after the battle. Oh, he's hammering that Lee pretty good. We're hammering Churchill pretty good, though. I don't know if the Lee's going to make it before we finish this guy. Oh, there's that hatch we could shoot. Oh, yeah. And that Churchill's backing out. Okay. Nobody to shoot at. Oh, let's look into that Churchill again. Oh, little TD comes up in front of us. Poof, okay, we'll trade a shot with him. Don't mind. Give him another one. Oh, he's looking. Yeah, he bounces. Churchill. Yeah, we were never going to make that shot, but made him think twice. Now he's backed into cover, which is good. Gives us a little bit of time here to reconnoiter. So let's... Oh, T40. Oh! He's backed away. Panzer IV. Oh. No, he's going down by the water. That's fine. You go ahead. Who's left here? Okay, T40. He's going to come up. Oh, he is too. Poof. Taste that one. Boy. Like the new animated shell hits. They look pretty good, actually. And, oh, nope. He's backing away now. And what's he going to do? No, he's really trying to back away now. And what have we got over here on our right? Oh, there's a heavy. That's the church. Oh, you silly boy. Oof. And here comes that Matilda. Oh my goodness, that was a long drive for him. Oh, T40. And him and Matilda have a fender bender and they're stuck there, and I take out the T40. I'm going to get that gun out of the game. Couldn't take the Matilda one shot. He's still behind the rock, I guess. Nope, there he goes. He didn't want to come and fight, so he's dashed off down a ways. I think he's just changing his position. He'll end up turning on us for sure. Okay, let's make our way down here. We'll go down the side of the rock over here. Keep some cover between us and that Matilda. He's a nasty gun. Ooh, aha. He missed. Ooh, hit us that time, but it bounced. Oh, ours just sails over, and his next one does not bounce. Look how fast that Matilda fires. I love that gun on that thing. Oh, there, I got one for him now. Boom. Oh, yeah. Wow. That was a good roll. He definitely felt that one. He's thinking, I don't know if I can finish this guy fast enough, even though I fire so quickly. Oh, he bounces that one. There's our side scraping. Oof, put a good one in. That's interesting. He seemed to be just clipping us. I'm not sure if it always displays what it's really doing, but we're going to drive down here after bouncing that one and put one in him on the move. And we're going to keep rolling a bit here. And stay away from him. And he starts scoring us up, but we shoot him first. Lucky us. TD left. Nope. TD gone. Okay, boys and girls, let's go look at some statistics. And while we were driving around having fun in that match, we completed one of the new missions. This one is called Supersonic 5, and basically that is for driving, shooting an enemy while on the move in a Tier 5 vehicle. And for that, we've got 7,000 bonus credits. That's great. And our first stat screen here reveals that we've got a couple of awards, among them a First Class Mastery Badge. We'll have a look at that in just a moment. But without a premium account, we received 1,832 experience points, that's doubled, and a healthy gross of 39,391 credits. This M4A2E4 is a half-decent earner for sure. Mastery badges are awarded for mastery in controlling an armored vehicle. To qualify for a first-class master badge like this one here, a player must earn more experience in a battle than the average highest experience of 95% of players who have fought in this vehicle for the previous 7 days. And the team stats table here reveals that we are firmly in first place on our team with 1,709 damage dealt, 3 kills, and 916 experience points into the 2 awards. On the other team, the Panzer IV, Fidus Maximus, he actually bettered us by 2 damage dealt. That's pretty darn good at Tier 5. He got 1,711 points, and because he's on the other team, 340 experience points. He had no kills in all that damage, so he was just a shooting machine. Good job, buddy. And under statistics tab of the battle results, we see that we fired 15 shots, 14 of those were direct hits, and 12 did penetrate and damage our enemies. We damaged 4 of our enemies while destroying 3 of them, causing 1,709 points of damage in the process. We spotted 4 enemies and, well, damage caused with our systems an extra 673 damage. We received 11 hits, 8 of them penetrated, 3 of them did not. Yeah, there you go. That kind of speaks to the armor. You just gotta play it properly so you get those bounces. The credits tab reveals that we grossed 32,391 credits. That's really good gross at Tier 5 without a premium account, and a reward for completing the Supersonic 5 mission of 7,000 credits. That's wickedly awesome. Now, auto repair the vehicle, 1,651 credits. Auto resupply our ammunition, a further 840. Nothing to resupply consumables. Something tells me I don't have my auto resupply button on, but that's okay, we'll fix that. And so, netting us out, 36,900 credits. And last but certainly not least, without a premium account, we received 1,832 experience points. That is doubled. And our good old stack them up, save them for later, buddy. Free XP, 90 points. Right on. Alright, well, those are some pretty good statistics. That was a decent battle. I enjoyed driving this tank, actually. I'm going to be doing some much more driving of it. Now, I think what we need to do, though, is have a good look at our upgrades, of which there are none because it is a premium tank, and you only get what you bought. So, Let's look at our basic info first, though. Hit points, 720 at tier 5. That's not too bad. Hull armor, 64 on the front, 38 on the sides, 38 on the rear. It's not really very heavily armored. Turret armor, 76 on the front, 50 on the sides, 50 on the rear. Kind of reminds me of that Easy 8, don't it? It's got a weight of 31.8 tons and engine power of 420. Not too bad. Good speed limit, 52 clicks. Traverse speed of 37. Turret traverse of 39. Now those are quite respectable numbers. Good dogfighter. Okay, and a view range, 240 meters. Again, that's just plain old average jazz. And dispersion 100 meters, 0.46. That stinks. Really bad accuracy. You kind of got to do your fighting close by now. But this, an aim time of 2.1 seconds. That's really good. You throw that, an enhanced gun laying drive in there, you're going to crank that right down again. That's pretty darn good. Let's look at our gun specifically. Rate of fire, 7.86 rounds per minute. Put the gun rammer on there and some vents to boost your crew, and you can get that down a bit, I'm sure. Average penetration for armor piercing is 92 millimeters. Not bad, not bad. Tier 5, that's probably quite all right. Average damage, 160. That's not bad, though. Now, that is not too bad. Actually, Tier 5, these guys really, you start playing things like the Matilda, it's got, doesn't do very much damage at all. It just fires 1,000 rounds a minute, practically. But I like this. People at Tier 5, people feel the sting of 160 hit points. Okay. And we've had a good look at some of that other stuff already. Well, I think that's pretty good. Let's move on to Armor Inspector. And we'll have a look at the armor plating on this tank. Okay, let's have a look at the front. Now we're going to use the 76mm gun, the M4A2E4, off of the Tier 5 M4 Sherman. This gun with regular armor-piercing ammunition has the highest penetration of any Tier 5 medium. So that's the one we'll use to look at this. So, Mr. Sherman. You can see from the front here, very little resistance to the gun. As we rotate the tank, you can see that the whole cheek of that turret opens up. But look at the angle for the side scraping. That's pretty good. That's a pretty strong angle. So you can get out and do some, and you'll be bouncing some. You notice as the side opens up, the front closes. But at this point, why would you shoot at that front plate, which is so much smaller anyway than the side? I mean, the side's wide open. You've got ammo racks and crew members and engines of all available right on this side here. As we rotate to the back, now let's see, we're red on the back plate. Now we're green. So, if we were to put a shell into the back, we've got armor of 38mm. It's effectively 83mm, but that is really that's not a problem for a gun with 128mm of penetration. So even on the angles, you're still going through. Back, no issues. Sides, no issues. The side scraping is promising in this tank, though. And the front, you got some angles for the lower plate. Now, if your lower plate was coming out first on an angle like this to someone who's shooting at you, then you probably do that bounce. Get out there, you might lose your track in the bargain, but that's, there's hope there. Okay, now, we rotate the tank a little bit to better illustrate the gun depression. Whoop. -10 degrees. That's not too bad. I think a guy could work with that. It's not the best in the game, but it is certainly not the worst. Let's rotate the turret around here. And we're still -10. See what that looks like hanging off the side. Not too bad. Too bad. The guy can easily work with it, like I say. So rotate it right around to the back, and yep, no problem. We're still -10. Very short deck on the back here. Let's say compared to the TOG, long gun barrel, long deck. It's just gonna, it's got to give there somewhere. But this one maintains its -10, so that's really good. Let's bring our turret back around, just so, and bring this guy back up. 0. Now, there's an interesting feature here in Armor Inspector, and it's a little square here. It says show damage to modules in 3 shots. So if we click that on, you can see the different modules inside the tank. Now if I click on the driver, in the first shot you have a 33% chance to injure them. Second shot you have 55% chance to injure them. Third shot, 69% chance. So let's have a look here. What else? You can see where that shell would be going through there. In the front here, engine, transmission. If you get through here, you have a 43% chance of damaging the engine transmission on the first shot. So that's pretty good. Anything other than that, you get your third shot, apparently, at the 81%. Yikes. All the crew have the same ratings. Let's have a look at that ammo rack up there. On your first shot, you have a 27% chance to damage. No chance to destroy. But it goes up and gets better from there. Second shot, 27% to destroy, 46% to damage. Very nice. Now look here, again, the engine. Oh, we've also got tracks in the way there. You will not destroy the tracks or the engines on the first shot. Your engine could be damaged in the 45% chance that we saw earlier. And the tracks and destroying the engine, 37% on the second, 45% for the engine. So if you've got time to put a shot back in the same place, there is a benefit to that. We've got fuel tanks. 26% chance to damage, 0 to destroy. It just goes up from there. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Let's move on to our collision model, because this is the one I like to show things like the internal modules. So this is where interior modules are. Engine, transmission at the front, engine at the rear. It's almost a German tank setup. Your hit chance, 45%, not too bad by aiming for those in those places. We got here ammo racks. Now you can see the lower ones are actually behind the treads and everything. Better chance of hitting the one at the top. That's what I'd go for if I were you. We got over here fuel tanks. So they are above and beside the engine block. Again, if you go for the upper area, you have a really good chance of getting in there. And we have a radio up here. Basically anywhere in the back of the turret there is bounded. The very back is going to take that out. Okay, let us put our crew in. Aha, you pinkos. Let's see here. So on the left we've got our radio operator. On the right we've got our driver. So if you're aiming at the front plate and can penetrate either just to the inside on either of the tracks, you're going to hit the driver or the radio operator. Over here we've got the actual gunner. We've got the loader there, and we got the commander there. Okay, folks, well there's your basically armor inspector look at the M4A2E4. Well, there we go, folks. That's our look at the M2A2E4 Sherman Tier 5 Premium. It was given as a gift to beta testers a long time ago, and I had totally forgot that it was even in my garage. Well, because I don't log into BLITZ with this account. Rarely, if ever. And yeah, so I just totally forgot that it was here. And well, now that I know and remember, you're going to see I will be driving more of it. You don't see these on the battlefield much, but you're going to see this one a bit more, that's for darn sure. Yeah, pretty nice tank. You know, it's not OP in any way whatsoever. I think its best feature is probably its hull and turret traverse. They are fairly exceptional, and its aiming time is good too at 2.1 seconds. Other than that, it's maybe a little bit more for its tier, but it's like a stock kind of, I don't know, it looks kind of jumbo-ish on the front and kind of easy 8-ish on the back. Not too sure. I haven't looked it up historically to see if it was real or not, or if it's just a blueprint, but it gets around pretty good. I don't mind driving it at all. The gun is reasonably effective. You can always pop a couple APCR rounds in your tank just in case for those times when you come up with someone who's a little bit tougher of a nut to crack. But yeah, you gotta drive. This thing is probably just as good on the move, if not stationary. but angling is important. The armor is not that thick, so make sure you're paying attention to that stuff. Well, I think that's about pretty good. If you like this video, please consider hitting the thumbs up underneath. And if you really like all our videos type of thing, why not subscribe? You'll get a notice every time we put out a video, and that way you don't miss out on the new content. All right, folks. Thank you very much for coming by and watching. I will catch you next time.